A nice crisp on both sides. We've got an awesome breakfast burrito here that I highly recommend. Hey guys, Dave here, back in the kitchen, and today I'm gonna try to make a GLP-1 friendly recipe, which will also be keto or keto-able, but it'll basically be fully keto. So I know a lot of you watch me for keto, but I also know a lot of people are doing the GLP-1 stuff and are looking for recipes that work well with that lifestyle. And so I thought, why not try to actually see if ChatGPT can create us a recipe that's like good for the GLP-1 eaters, which I'm still kind of learning what that means. Like a lot of protein, low carb, that sort of stuff is good for that. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, don't ask me. All I know is I keep getting TikToks that tell me about people on GLP-1s and what they're eating. So why not try a recipe? We're gonna make a cottage cheese breakfast burrito. See, it kind of sounds keto to me, so I think it might be pretty similar to the keto diet. We'll see. We're gonna start off with some lean ground turkey. And we only need 3 ounces of it, but they don't sell it in a 3-ounce thing. So I need like a tiny amount of this. Can I double this recipe? No, I mean, I'm not going to. I'm literally, I'm torn. It would be easiest to do 8 ounces of ground turkey, because then I could just cut it in half. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. It says it'll make four of these, and there's our ground turkey. So that way I can just cut it in half. That just makes it easier to do the math for me. So we're gonna take our 4 ounces of ground turkey, put it onto a skillet on the stove, and brown it up. Oh, actually, ChatGPT actually said put a tablespoon of oil in the pan too, so I'll put a little oil. We're also going to want 6 eggs. And I'm kind of letting that turkey heat up over there. We're gonna kind of let it do its little thing. We'll break it up. Oh my gosh, I don't know if this rubber spoon is the right call for me, guys. How come ground turkey looks so much less appetizing than ground beef or sausage? I know. It's good though, it's healthy for me. I should eat it more. So we want 6 eggs, and yes, I'm just feeling it. We're gonna juggle them today. All right, guys, so you know I've been trying to be a little healthier, eat cleaner, take care of myself more, and just be more health conscious overall. And I've been reading into and learning a lot about microplastics and how they're kind of in everything. It's kind of terrifying in a sense, although I don't let it terrify me. But I will say there's small things that we can do to help with that and to help keep them away from us. And recently I found this brand called Blueland, which makes all these cleaning products that are 100% microplastic free. This is a hand soap. They got laundry detergent, dish detergent, you name it, they've got it. And what I really like about them is they're sustainable, and they operate on this refill type business model, which I love. So for me, it's so nice to not have to constantly be buying another, plastic bottle of hand soap every 2 days or whatever. This is a nice glass bottle, and the soap basically comes in a little tablet form. So this is a refill for my hand soap. You can do different scents, things like that, and it still works great as hand soap. You just combine it with warm water. It takes about an hour to form, basically. And then I've got my hand soap ready to go, which is really cool in this nice reusable and washable bottle. And then for the detergent, this is a laundry detergent I have. They have these little tablets, totally microplastic free, and they still work great to wash the laundry. Now, I personally have really bad hives when it comes to parabens and phosphates and all these other adders they put in the laundry detergents. So for me, it's really important to have a nice laundry detergent that won't cause my hives, because what the hives do is they make me super itchy. Same thing with my daughter, they make us very itchy. So we have to be very careful with what we're using. And these ones do not give us hives at all, which is really nice. And they still clean the clothes really well. Now, I've been working on switching all our cleaning products to the Bluelands because I like it so much. And they're making it easy for you guys, my viewers, to try it too, with a 15% off discount on your first starter kit. You can use the QR code that I'll put somewhere on the screen here, or you can click the link down below, go through the dedicated Cooking with Dave page, and you should be able to get that 15% off your starter kit and try it out and let me know what you think. I think you're gonna like it, but let me know in the comments if you've tried Blueland, if you're gonna try Blueland, and let's get back to the recipe. Here we go. Wait, oh man, I'm not feeling it. There we go, there we go. Oh man. All right, I'm not joining the circus. Oh, there it goes. And it's on the ground. My dog, the little chihuahua's down here looking at it like, I want to eat that. I think you can. I think it's good for dogs, isn't it? Let me know in the comments. But I think it's healthy for dogs to have egg. All right, well, anyways, there's that. I'll clean up the egg on the floor. The dog has no idea what she's looking at. She's like, I'm not eating that. But it's cleaned up now. All right, 3 more eggs, because I forgot we need 6. I got distracted by my juggling. 6 eggs. Every time I juggle, it ends up with egg on the floor or the counter. or some other place. I'm trying not to leave the shells in my egg carton. All right, let's check on this ground turkey. It's definitely starting to cook. Just want to break it up with my spoon a little bit. A spatula would be better. If I was going to recommend tools to use, this would not be the one. Now we've got 6 eggs. We're going to whisk them up. Now we just want to whisk up our eggs. Again, turkey's still cooking. We're multitasking. I have more energy than usual. I don't know why. I'm just a little hyper. Trying not to be here. I'm very serious. It's a very serious cooking channel. All right, that's nicely whisked. We're gonna add a little smoked paprika, just a little. I'm not even gonna measure it. A little bit of salt. That's way too much salt. Although I've heard you're not supposed to salt eggs before you cook them. That might have been a mistake. Gordon Ramsay probably just turned over in his grave, even though he's still alive. Preemptive turnover. All right, so whisk it up with the spices. I probably should have put the spices in later. I don't know. Whatever, let's check on the turkey. Turkey's looking pretty good, looking pretty cooked. A little bit longer here. I still see a little pink in there. The other goal was for this to be very easy. And so far so good, definitely feeling pretty easy. Then we're gonna take our cutting board, which I think I need to stop using this cutting board because, you know, microplastics, but you know, we'll worry about that later, I guess. All I've got. All right, this turkey might be burning because I got distracted. Let's see. Yeah, it's all right. I like it a little crispy. The turkey looks pretty good. We can set that on a plate to the side or a bowl. We'll put it in a bowl. I'm gonna turn off my heat for a minute. We are gonna come back to this though. My eggs and my turkey are just gonna chill for a second so I can catch up with my, you know, my brain. This will help it be nice and filling. I like bell peppers. Some people don't, but I like them. We can just chop this into some small pieces. My knife is not great. Yeah, I've been trying to eat cleaner, eat healthier, lose some weight, things like that. It's been going okay. Been doing a mixture of the keto and the fasting and things like that. And I think that's why I keep seeing like GLP-1 content whenever I'm watching like YouTube or TikTok or anything like that. They're always showing me, because like I'm interested in people losing weight and being healthy. And so it keeps showing me a lot of the GLP-1 stuff too. And I was like, man, I should make some recipes that would help people on GLP-1s. I thought that was a good idea. All right, so we've got our peppers. You could actually do onions too. I didn't think about that. Onions would be good in this. Did I get onions? What we want to do is we want to blend up a cup of cottage cheese. Get that protein boost that we want. Measure that out with our little cup thingy here. And we are going to blend it up. And that's just going to help the texture and the smoothness and all that stuff. Put our little Ninja Chop on top and blend it up. All right, so we've got some nice smooth cottage cheese. We're now gonna wanna take 1 cup of spinach, probably like that, and chop it up. Is that too much? We used to have bunnies, and the bunnies would eat the extra spinach from my recipes, because you know I'm not gonna eat all that spinach. All right, so we chop up the spinach like this, and get it nice into some small pieces or whatever. And don't cut your finger off, because, you know, them medical bills. All right, so now that we've got all that, I think we're ready to start cooking. I decided to turn off the stove and take a break from the eggs and all that because I wanted to make sure we had all our ingredients ready. I think we do now. We do need some, what are they called, wraps, tortilla shells? All right, so we're gonna set medium low on the stove. We're gonna put our eggs onto the skillet like so. Look, I got a real spatula this time. We're gonna stir up our eggs as we cook them. I need to have access to my handle. It says to like, you know, light, what did it say? Soft set the eggs. I don't really know what that means, but there we go, cooking up the eggs. We're then gonna stir half of our cottage cheese into the eggs, which is different and interesting, but that's gonna add even more protein and that good stuff we need. Do you hear that Starbucks is doing a line of protein, no sugar drinks? I'm like kind of pumped about that because I don't really order Starbucks because it's just pure sugar. So the fact that they're gonna have some sugar-free protein frappes and stuff sounds kind of exciting. Probably be like 50 bucks for one. All right, so we're cooking up our eggs with the cottage cheese. And as this gets a little closer to done, we're gonna add in our veggies. I've never done this before with cottage cheese in an egg. It's kind of weirding me out, but it might be delicious. Stay tuned to find out. And also, if you haven't yet, guys, subscribe. And yes, additionally, as I just keep adding things, I did use the same pan I used to cook the turkey. That is what the recipe told me to do, and that is why I did it. I'm trying to not let it get all stuck to the bottom here. And we're gonna measure out the spinach. We want 1 cup of spinach, which is right about, I've got like 2 cups here, so about half what I got. And then we're gonna want a half a cup of peppers. So I'll do this thing twice. I feel like this is the kind of thing you can eat and feel pretty good about what you ate. All right, the eggs are finally starting to firm up, but they do look weird. I will be honest. The cottage cheese has made them look very weird, but we'll go with it. I'm not sure how much I should cook them either. I guess that's pretty close. So let's add our veggies and spinach and peppers and just kind of mix those into the eggs. Wow, this looks so healthy. Full of protein, low carb, keto breakfast burrito. All right, let's cook that up like for a minute or two with the peppers, not too long. We then are gonna prepare a tortilla. So I've got a tortilla here. You wanna take some more cottage cheese, because like I said, we're going heavy protein on this baddie, and just kind of lightly spread it across your tortilla. And then if you want, you can add some cheese to the tortilla, however much you want. We're gonna add some of our turkey meat that we did earlier, like so. How much, I don't know. It says this makes 4, the way we've done it, 4 tortillas, so divide it into fourths. And these eggs look pretty much done. I think they're happy little eggs. Oh, look at the happy little tree. I'm Bob Ross, the Bob Ross of cooking. We've got our happy little eggs with their spinach in them here. And a happy little egg, happy little tree. I think that's probably good. So we wanna take some of that egg mixture, add it to our quesadilla, like so. I don't know if my mix is right here, my quantity, my amounts, but maybe. So, and then we're supposed to roll it up. Good luck, right? Add a teaspoon of oil to a skillet again. Roll this sucker up tightly. I think I overfilled it, guys. I definitely overfilled it. Dang it. Maybe not. All right, whatever. We're gonna go with it. Seam side down onto our skillet, like so. I'm gonna try to make a smaller one, just so I can guide you on what we should do here. Add the cottage cheese, but less so this time. I'm gonna add a little less of everything. A little meat, but less. A little cheese. Where'd my cheese go? A little cheese, but again, less. And a little egg, but less. And let's see if that rolls up a little better. Obviously, you can add more to this if you want. More stuff, more ingredients, as it were. I don't know, is that much better? All right, so it's like sizzling. I'm gonna try to flip it over and see what's going on here. Yeah, look, it's kind of sealed. The goal was to kind of seal it up. All right, it's not great. Let me try the smaller one. I'm gonna try to do the smaller one, see if, I really think I want it even tighter than I have it, is the problem. I think you want it like this. I mean, doesn't mean we can't taste it and see if it's good. I am gonna try this and I'll let you know how it came out. I'm out of the camera focus, but all right, well, let's try it anyways. Ooh, it's really tasty. It's really, really tasty. I mean, it's like semantics at this point, as far as like trying to get it looking perfect. On Cooking with Dave, we often don't have perfect looking food, but often we do have delicious food. And I think this one's gonna look better that we're working on now, but the taste on this is out of this world. It's like really, really good. That's so good. I'm still over there eating it. Really tasty. All right, so my second one came out prettier. You see? That's kind of what we're working with here. It looks very good. It tastes delicious. I got that nice crisp on both sides. We've got an awesome breakfast burrito here that I highly recommend. Yeah. I recommend making it smaller because you get more flavors in one bite and stuff. I like the smaller one better. Great recipe, GLP-1 friendly, keto friendly, Atkins friendly, all that stuff, guys. If you like this, if you want to see more like this, let me know in the comments. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.